Hey, Skol Vikings Nation. What's up, Purple Bloods? This is your boy, the diehard Vikings fanatic who's been screaming at my TV since the days of Randy Moss torching secondaries. Yeah, that's me, hyped up and ready to dive into the latest Vikings news that'll have you pounding your chest like we're marching into US Bank Stadium. Picture this. Our golden boy Justin Jefferson, the guy who makes DBs look like they're chasing ghosts, isn't just lighting up the field. He's the rock holding our rookie QB J.J. McCarthy together through the storm. But hold up, because in this wild 2025 season where we're sitting at 4-6 after that gut-wrenching Bears loss, J.J.'s dropping truth bombs on patience, leadership, and turning frustration into fuel. Stick with me, fam, because if you think Jefferson's silky routes are magic, wait till you hear how he's schooling our young gun to block out the noise. Who's ready to unpack this brotherhood that's gonna get us back in the playoff hunt? Let's roll. Jefferson's out here being the big brother we all need, leaning on McCarthy like a true Viking warrior. Forget the highlight reels for a sec. These two are building something real off the field, and it's straight fire. He's telling JJ to treat the locker room like a sanctuary, blocking out the haters and leaning on the squad. I definitely know how he feels, Jefferson spilled to the media this week. Owning that pressure as one of the league's faces. It's like JJ saying, hey kid, we've got your back. Talk it out, vent, whatever. And man, in a season where McCarthy's passer rating is dipping at 61.7 with a QBR of 26.6 over those 5 starts. Yeah, 2-3 record there, this reassurance is gold. You feel that energy? It's not just talk, it's action. McCarthy's echoing it too, calling their vibe a no-ego zone where they hash out fixes like pros. What do you think, Vikings fam? Has JJ's wisdom clicked for you yet? Drop your take in the comments. McCarthy's grinding through the rookie blues, but with Jefferson in his corner, those growing pains feel a little less brutal. Their chemistry? Still budding, but oh boy, the potential is electric. Think about it. 18 months as teammates, yet injuries have kept them apart. McCarthy's meniscus tear in preseason 24, Jefferson's hamstring sidelining him in camp, then that ankle sprain benching JJ till week 9. That TD bomb and grab against Detroit? Pure sparks flying, but they've barely scratched the surface. McCarthy's hyping Jefferson's consistency, saying it's comforting how he shows up the same every day, uplifting the team through the rough patches. He's going to continue to instill confidence. JJ shared, and as fans, doesn't that fire you up? Imagine the explosions once they're synced, yards racking up like old times. But real talk, after that Week 11 heartbreaker to Chicago, our 6th loss in 10, frustrations boiled over. Jefferson owned it. The frustrations are there, but it's all part of figuring it out. Who's with me on believing this duo turns it around? Hit me with your bold prediction below. Stats don't lie, and this season's numbers for Jefferson are hitting us Vikings diehards right in the gut. But they're the wake-up call we need to rally harder. 7 of his 25 career lowest receiving success rates. This year alone, per Pro Football Reference, that's 47.3%, ranking 103rd out of 145 qualifiers. Ouch. Jordan Addison's leading the pack at 51.9%, but JJ's at 56 catches through 10 games, his fewest since rookie year with 747 yards. Still 7th in the NFL, mind you, but a dip from his usual fireworks. Yards per reception at 13.3, down from his 15.0 career clip, and just 2 TDs? He's never had fewer than 4 by now. Tease. Is this McCarthy's learning curve holding him back, or defenses finally scheming harder? Fans, sound off, what stat worries you most? When Jefferson and McCarthy link up, the drop-off is glaring, but it's fueling that hunger to grind. 5 games together. Jefferson's at 51.2% catch rate, 6.3 yards per target, dead last among his QB pairings with at least 2 starts. His season-high 12 targets came with JJ, but single-game peaks. Just 6 grabs at Detroit, 81 yards versus Atlanta. It's raw, it's real, and it's testing our purple pride. But hey, remember 2022 when his low 10.4 yards per target still snagged him OPOY? This is just chapter 2. What if I told you this slump is the setup for Jefferson's next monster stretch? You buying it or calling for tweaks? Let's debate in the comments, Skol. Jefferson's not immune to the heat. He's human after all. But that captain's C on his chest is turning sideline fire into team glue, and I love it. Right after the Bears' loss, he admitted the frustrations are real, stemming from our offense hunting rhythm and those box scores not matching his elite name. But instead of pointing fingers, he's laser-focused. Patience with the process, he said. Learning to control what he can amid defensive games and team flow. It's that leadership vibe, being the role model on and off the field, taking the lean-on-me role seriously. Years of highs and lows taught him this, and now, he's dropping wisdom like a vet. Vikings Nation, doesn't this make you respect JJ even more? Who's your go-to leader on this squad? And get this, even in the run game, Jefferson's stepping up big. That Jordan Mason TD against Chicago? JJ pancaked Bears safety Kevin Byard 3, springing Mason untouched into the end zone. That's Justin Jefferson, Coach O'Connell beamed, praising how he brings it every snap. Frustration be damned. Not many expect that physicality from his frame, but JJ thrives on those sweet blocks. It's maturity on display. Fam, turning me moments into we wins. What play from him this year has you hyped? Share below. Head coach Kevin O'Connell's got nothing but love for Jefferson's fire, calling out that block as the perfect snapshot of why he's special. He didn't walk it in himself, but that's the player we get every snap, KOC said, brushing off any frustration perceptions. It's that unwavering effort, no shying away, just pure competition. O'Connell's eager for the cement to dry on McCarthy's fundamentals, but Jefferson? He's the steady force keeping us grounded amid the 4-6 skid. Tease, with O'Connell hyping this, could JJ's influence flip our season? Fans, you feeling the turnaround vibes yet? Let's hear your O'Connell hot take in the comments. Wes Phillips, ROC, is straight up grateful for Jets, calling him a competitor who never quits, no matter the score. He's about winning football games first, Phillips dropped, contrasting him with those mimimi divas who fade when the ball skips them. You've seen it, guys tank effort when touches dry up, but not JJ. He competes daily, knowing more chances lead to W's. After games, it's all us and we, hunting solutions together. That's the Jefferson way, Purple Warriors. Phillips nailed it. Day in, day out demeanor, grinding on the practice field like it's the Super Bowl. This is what he knows. This is what he does. Who's fired up about this team-first mentality? Drop a skull if you're all in. Frustration's NFL lifeblood, especially when you're Jefferson, used to feasts, now navigating famine with a green QB. But his moral code? It flips that into determination, and that's why we're obsessed. New challenges like McCarthy's hitches test him, but JJ transmutes it, no whining, just work. Remember that 4th and 18 bomb from Cousins 3 years back? Kirk trusted him blindly in the chaos, and JJ delivered because he's the only chance. That spirit wins games but sparks irritation too. O'Connell gets it. I'll never fault him for the competitive drive. This fuel. Fam, what's your favorite JJ clutch moment? Relive it with me in the comments. Flashback to 3 months ago. Vikings.com deep dive on JJ's 500th catch, where Patrick Peterson, future Hall of Famer, called him mild-mannered off-field but a beast with the helmet on. Super competitive, wants to win. That's his comfort zone. Peterson's spot on. Those traits carry him far. And receivers coach Keenan McCardell? Most competitive player I've ever seen, he raved, stressing that edge is key. It's why he shines in pressure cookers. Tease, with this DNA, is Jefferson primed for a second-half explosion? Vikings fans, you believing in the comeback? Hit the comments with your yes or no. Jefferson's that guy, the one who turns how does he do it into our daily mantra, but right now, it's his off-field grind mentoring McCarthy that's saving our souls. From shoulder pats mid-game to post-loss pep talks, he's steadying the ship. In McCarthy's uneven rides, like that 50% completion and 2 picks against Chicago, JJ's the voice saying, "We've got this." It's brotherhood at its finest, turning 4-6 blues into purple fire. Who's your pick for next big JJ McCarthy connection? Paint the picture below. Wrapping this Vikings news roller coaster, fam, Jefferson's patience and leadership are the heartbeat keeping us alive. From pancaking safeties to dropping sanctuary wisdom, he's all in for the W's. Skol to that unbreakable spirit. If this fired you up like it did me, smash that like button, drop your thoughts on JJ's captaincy in the comments, subscribe for more Raw Vikings updates, and share with your fellow purple diehards. Let's pack US Bank next week. Who's ready to roar? Go Vikings!